What's up, guys? It's, you guessed it, Baltimore Dude. I did a video talking about, did Bungo fix break the Lighthouse? And speaking of Bungo, that newsletter yesterday, that was interesting. We will be doing a video about that. But anywho, I had done that video, but I wanted to do a video a little more in depth about going to Lighthouse this season. If you recall, last season of Osiris, it was Lighthouse or bust. Everything you wanted, for the most part, that was worth a shit, was found at the Lighthouse. And we were very, very, very fortunate in that crew-wide we had almost 200 flawless runs, and individually we had almost 25, I think it was 25 flawless runs. So we had literally picked up every weapon and piece of armor you could get from Osiris. Now fast forward to this season, and it's a hell of a lot harder to get to the Lighthouse. We got there week 1 and we didn't like the weapon. I apologize for swallowing so much, but I got a sore throat, and only a man would have to apologize for swallowing. Am I right? Am I right? Come on. Oh my god, that's terrible. That's terrible. Anyways, we went week 1 and we picked up the reflection sum, I think it's called, the pulse rifle. We didn't like it, so we infused it into something else with the thought of, hey, we'll be coming every fucking week and we'll just come back to Lighthouse, sit on the front deck, jack off a little bit, take some pictures. No, that never happened. That never fucking happened, and you never fucking heard it. Do you fucking hear me? No. Anywho, well, it didn't work out so well, dude. Like, turns out Lighthouse is a hell of a lot harder to get to than it was last season. Bungo had slipped in some matchmaking tweaks even beyond the ones they told us about. But we do have those bounties. Bounties? We do have those bounties and the 5 and 7 win drops now. And on the 5-7 win drops, like on the 5 win, you get the piece of armor. Like for instance, you would get the wing sun vestments, which is the highest tier piece of armor you can get from Osiris. So whether you had got it from the Lighthouse or from your 7 win drop or in a package, this is their highest tiered piece of armor, chest armor for the Warlock. Now me personally, I actually like the blind sight vestments, the lower tier one, and that's what I go with, but that's just me personally. So now we know right away you can get a weapon like this doctrine over here, which we'll talk about in a second, and you can get their top tier armor just from your bounties and your 5 and 7 win drops. Now we had picked up somewhere along the line 2 weapons in the packages. Well, we picked up more than that, but 2 that are relevant to this conversation. The doctrine, and it didn't come at 320. Like I said, we infused it up and did all that. It was, what was it? I think it was like, it was pretty high. It was like 314 when we got it. So anyways, we got, with a gun like this, I mean 100% rate of fire, you definitely want a lot of stability perk, and we were fortunate in that we got them. If you're in the know, then you already know that everybody should know the doctrine knows how to mow a motherfucker down. Impact be damned, this thing is a fucking tank and it melts everything in its path. So we got the doctrine. It's awesome, an absolutely amazing gun. Now one of my crewmates, Zoomzy, got the adept version of it from the Lighthouse week 1 when we got there, and I had noticed a difference in his and mine and compared the difference. And I want you, ultimately what this video is leading up to is I want you to know what you're sweating over each week. in trying so hard to get to the lighthouse, I want you to know what you're trying so hard for and what you're getting so sweaty about, because it's beautiful. The lighthouse is magnificent to look at, but fucking A, dude, you can get on YouTube and look at pictures and videos and see how beautiful it is. It's just a different screen you're watching it on. But anyways, going to Lighthouse this season is a lot different than last. Now, this is what you're sweating over each week. When you drive yourself fucking crazy, you want to pull your hair out, you suck all the fun out of the run. This is what you're sweating over. The weapon that comes from the Lighthouse, and this is absolutely identical to the non-adept Emwort lamp we had with hidden hand, full auto, fitted stock, and so forth and so on. So this is what we ended up picking up. Exact same gun, except it's black instead of yellow. It's black and yellow instead of yellow and black. And this perk, Last Resort. This weapon handles and reloads faster when the wielder is the last living player of their fire team. Are you fucking serious, Bungo? Are you serious right now? So all you guys out there sweating this shit every week to get to the lighthouse, this is what you're sweating over. The color of the gun and a super duper situational perk that will very, very rarely proc and is by far not even remotely in the arena of being a game changer. It's right on the borderline of being a worthless perk. So every single week when you get sweaty and you bicker with your teammates and you're frustrated and trying to get to the lighthouse, this is what waits on the other end. This is what's different from what you can get in your bounties and your 5/7 drops and go into the lighthouse. The color of the weapon and a super situational perk that you probably will hardly ever use. So my point in all of this, I wanted to educate you about it first, and not that you guys aren't educated, because hot damn, most of the time y'all email me and tell me shit I didn't even know and correct me, so what the fuck ever. But anyway, I want you guys to have a good time, okay? Go each week, have fun with your friends. I'm not telling you not to strategize and not to communicate and take it seriously. Yeah, do all those things, but play the fucking game, man. Have fun, have laughs with your friends, do your bounties. Specifically look toward your silver and gold tier. You pick up marks while you're doing it. If you get lucky enough, and you should be able to do that, get your 5 and 7 win drops each week. You will pick up some really nice stuff just doing that each week. Just focusing on, I'm going in to get my bounties done and shoot for the 7 win card if possible. And then whatever comes after that, cool, great. If we go to Lighthouse, awesome. But if you don't, you're missing out on a paint job and a perk you will probably never use. So quit letting I'm wanting to say society, but it's obviously not society, the community, the Destiny community, especially in the forum. My goddamn forums are fucking toxic. The Destiny forums over at Bungie. So don't let their bullshit get you all sweaty and frustrated and upset. Set your mind, I'm gonna go do my bounties, I'm gonna go for the 7, and whatever happens beyond that, awesome. And have a good fucking time, because at the end of the day, remember this, guys, life is hard. Video games are supposed to be fun. So have a great fucking time when you go play Osiris. Have lots of laughs, do your bounties, pick up some cool shit, and that's pretty much the end of the story. So I wanted to give you some information on that and my opinion on that, and I hope that helps you guys out, and I hope your next trip into Osiris will be a more enjoyable one, less frustrating and sweaty, And if you have any comments, if you picked up any cool loot through bounties and through 5/7 drops, let me know about it. Drop me a comment, drop me an email, shoot me a tweet, whatever. Also, the website is fully functional. Please don't forget to stop by www.baltimoredude.com, and you can link to everything I'm doing in life from there and all that, and contact me and what the fuck ever. So thanks for watching the video. I hope this helps you guys out, and I hope it makes Osiris a bit more enjoyable for you.